Hi, this is going to be a Song of Songs session. Last time I skipped a verse, the 10th verse. So this is what it's gonna be about. Um, your cheeks are lovely with ornaments, your neck with chains of gold. We will make you ornaments of gold with studs of silver. Cheeks and face is the same expression as presence. So you remember when Moses said, like, if your face doesn't come with us, we won't go. It's the same, like, if your presence doesn't come with us. Um, yeah, so it's basically the same expression. And we always talk about, like, oh, the presence of God, brother, was so hard. We love, like, throwing this expression into every sentence, like the presence. But it's actually your face, you being there. Like, we say that, oh, we love the presence of God, but He loves our presence. I long for the presence. And Jesus says, oh, I long for your presence. Because He is present every time. Like, He's there. He's eternally one with us, so we cannot change this. So basically, that's it. But He is longing for our presence. God knew where Adam was. He was still asking, like, where are you? Because I am here and you are not present with me. So God is looking for us to be aware of Him, us to experience and enjoy Him. Like, He cannot be more present. He is longing for our presence. And God says, your face, your presence is lovely. Your presence is beautiful. In Hungarian it says that. Your cheeks are beautiful. And I love how God just picks every detail to describe His love for us. Like, He just goes any circles around us just to try to love us from every side. Like, He is on the quest. So he's on the search to just find a spot where we allow Him to love us. Like, He tries to love us every way, and He hopes that He finds a place where we don't hold up our defenses, where we have a weak point in our resistance towards His love, and we would allow His love to come in and penetrate us. And I love this thing about God, that He loves expressing His love. Like, He's not just like, okay, you had an extreme amount of minus and now you made okay. Like, now you are at zero. Like, with the huge minus, you came, it's a great gift that you are actually at zero. But that's not the heart of God. He didn't have this thing in mind that, okay, we need to make it okay. We need to balance it out. He is about to crush us with His love, like, surround us with His love from every side so that He might find a weak point. where we allow his love in. And I am personally very much in need of like approving words. Like I need to be loved, like with all kinds of praises and compliments. I just love it. And I hated it. Like, oh, am I that much of a narcissist or egoist, or like what's wrong with me? And then I found out, like, oh no, I've been created for this. Like, God is all about to love me this way. And I just love that He keeps complimenting me every day. And I advise you to listen to it. Like, He's about to like find a way to make you feel loved, and He's about to find the spot where you really need to be loved and lavish His love upon you. But He wants to love you in every other side as well, like just lavishing and pouring out love on you. And yeah, I just love when He just picks my different characteristics and all the things about me, and He just praises it, like, and compliments it till I agree with Him. Like, there are a lot of things about myself that I'm like, I don't hate anymore. God has delivered from me from that, but I'm just like okay with it. Like, it could be better, maybe it will be once. It's okay. We are what we are. But God is not okay with that. He won't stop loving us until and praising us until we agree with Him about us. Like, He just keeps telling you, your cheeks are beautiful, your neck is awesome, you every part of you is just lovely to me, and I love when He does that to me. Sometimes He does that to me with outward things, like with my appearance, but I don't really have that much issue with how I look. But I have a lot of issues, like with inward things and emotional health things, and I love when He just pours His praises out on things I don't really like about myself, or things that I'm okay with, and He just convinces me that this is my original design and it is good. And no matter how the enemy tried to twist it and use it against you, it's still part of my original plan, and I'm going to show it to you how much it is still good, as I said in the beginning, and I'm going to show you how you can love it and live it in a way that it doesn't cause harm to you or to anyone else. So I love listening to His approving words. I really need them. And I think everyone has some part where you can't receive enough love, like you don't feel loved enough. And it's good. It's not because you are a narcissist. It's because you are created for extravagant love. And He's all about to pour that out on you. So please listen to His compliments and let Him compliment you out of your own belief of yourself. um, And all this thing with ornaments and silver and gold. It's all about like kingship and majesty and glory and the wealth of the king and the beauty of the king. And as Jesus said, like, all the glory I have received from the Father I will give to you. And it's all about that. Like, we received all the jewels of the king. Everything the king has is ours. Like, all the precious things in ownership of the king is in our ownership now. And all this like beautiful and rich and extravagant things, this just reminds me of the temple. Like, all the golden candlestick, the Ark of the Covenant, the golden vessels, all the ornaments of the temple. Like, this is it. Like, you are his temple. As Jesus said, like, if anyone says the kingdom of God is here and there, don't go there. The kingdom of God is in you, among you. It's very close to you. It's in your mouth. And the gospel Jesus preached, that kingdom of God is at hand in you. Here it is. So yeah, you are the temple. You are the place of encounter. You are his favorite place. He longs to enter you. He longs to come into you. He longs to become one with you. You are the extravagantly decorated and ornamented place, the house of the King, the house of God, where he moves in and lives in. You are the home of the King. You are the home to Jesus. I was 17 when I heard the preaching of how much the female body is a representation of the temple, and I didn't quite get it. Only later. But now it just came full circle. Jesus' wife is the temple. He decorates with all the jewels, with all the silver and gold. And then he longs to enter this temple and longs to become one with her. And that's what the splitting of the veil was about. Jesus sighed, "It is finished," which means now we are one. That's when the bridegroom became eternally one with his wife, humanity. That's when the veil was torn, because they became forever one. And you can be upset about it all you want. It makes me so happy. All thing between man and woman and sexuality is because God wanted his face to be seen on the earth in man and woman in their union. Like, it's not just his creative idea of reproduction. It was his idea of representation of his nature and his desires towards the whole of the humanity and towards you individually. Yes, Jesus longs to experience oneness with you, longs to enter you, longs to find pleasure in you. You are his favorite place, and he loves going there, entering and becoming one and enjoying you. That's it. That's why God wanted the sex exist, so that we might know that it is an image of a greater union, a greater experience. And you can look at the desire and ecstasy of earthly union, and you can draw some conclusions about what the heavenly union could be like. If the earthly desire is that intense, how much is his desire towards his bride, humanity, his bride, you? And if the ecstasy of the union is that intense on the earth, how much greater is his ecstasy of his union with you? We will make you ornaments of gold. It was kind of like a surprise to me. Like, it's talking about in one person singular, and now how does we come into the picture? Like, it's a one-on-one conversation, and all of a sudden we, like, who is the we? We are talking to the bride. Like, who is the we? And yeah, the we is the Trinity. We are in the middle of the circle of the love dance of the Trinity, and they are preparing us, and they are giving us all the jewels, all the riches of God, as it happened to Esther. How do you pronounce it? Esther. She was like just there and allowing this preparation to happen to her, and she just said like, oh, I don't choose my dress. You know the king better. Just choose something for me. And yeah, the circle of the Trinity is more than ready to like dress us up with all the things the king likes. And it's not that we lack anything. We have been given all the jewels, all the riches of the king. It's about like realizing and acknowledging it and becoming aware, like, oh, this is what I have. Like, when I just clean up my wardrobe and I find out like that I have at least 3 of a certain type of clothes that I'm about to buy, and then I realize like I shouldn't go shopping clothes for the rest of my life. That's it. Like, the circle of the Trinity is there to show you that you have this. You don't need to buy it. You don't need to work for it. This is what you already have. Here it is, all the riches of the king. We have made this necklace for you. We have made these jewels for you. We have made this earrings and necklaces from the finest precious stones. You have everything the king has, and we are about to reveal them to you. We are about to show them to you, and we want you to be free to wear them because it's all yours. So yeah, this being in the circle of the Trinity is this preparation process when we realize what we have. Just right before I recorded this video, Jesus told me that, you know, There is no such a thing as one day you will have more. You won't have more. You will just know. You think about like millennium reign of Christ, revival, heaven, whatever, and you think it will be better. And it won't be better. It cannot be any better. The only thing that's gonna happen that you will know. The only thing that deprives you from things, material things and emotional health things and anything, everything that deprives you from fullness is that you know less than the fullness. And it's gonna be way better than that, but only because you will know. And yeah, God is in the preparation thing, and He's also the bridegroom who's waiting for us on the end of the aisle. And He's not confused to be in different functions. He's okay with that. We need to be okay with that too. Like, He's the one working on me and convincing me of my freedom and how lovely I am, and He's the one who gets the final version of me, who gets the perfect view. But He's also very much involved the whole process of preparation. Yeah. Let Jesus convince you of how lovely you are, how beautiful you are. Let Him find all the spots where He can love you. You are His temple. You are the place of encounter. You are the intersection between heaven and earth. You are the channel. You are the common ground. You are His favorite place to be. You are His dwelling place. And you are the Holy of Holies. And He wants to enter the very core of your being and become one with you. He is one with you, but He wants you to know it, to experience it, to own it. He wants your presence. He's present. He wants you to experience this oneness. He knows how good it is. He knows it. He enjoys your presence very much. He enjoys the union with you a lot. You are His place of delight. And He wants you to feel it and grasp it and become aware of it. Let Jesus love you till you believe you are worthy of His love. Your cheeks are lovely with ornaments, your neck with chains of gold. We will make you ornaments of gold with studs of silver. Let Him rain you with His compliments and surround you with all the riches of heaven. God bless you. Love you.